Coming off a 1-2 day, but happy Thirsty Thursday. Guys, got a big play for y'all. We're going to take some money from freaking Jake Paul today. I'm excited about it. We're going to get right into it. Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Keith, aka Keystone. Guys, do me a favor before we even get started. Smash that thumbs up button. We're going to do better than this today. Forget Simmons, man. It's like the curse of the thumbnail or something. I'm going to keep this very short. I've been very busy the last week, and I don't feel like I'm half-assing my research or anything. I put like an hour into this last night trying to figure out a play for you guys, and it just didn't work out yesterday. But overall, go back 10 days or so, we're still up, guys. So, like we're not going to hit these every day. Just keep that in mind. DiVincenzo was actually involved kind of in a blowout, which was kind of surprised me a little bit. But anyway, it's frustrating when you get such a good read on Bridges. It started off so good, but the AI struck out today for the first time. In fact, with the soccer stuff specifically, this is the first time I haven't had a winning slip on it. I guess it's almost like a human, isn't it? It's going to fuck up too sometimes. So overall, first losing day we've had in a while. Here's another Simmons play. We did hit this one, so that helped a little bit. And I also I actually forgot to grab the Vivid photos. We went 1 of 2 on Vivid, so that helped a little bit too. We made like, I don't know, probably $15 or something over there. But yeah, so that was pretty much it. Pretty short recap today. I want you guys to hop on this immediately because I don't know how long they're going to, maybe I'm way off on this, this angle that I'm taking. I'm about to give you guys, but I feel like this might not be there by, maybe even in the morning. I hope it's still there by the time I freaking get done filming. Jeez. Before we get started, 2 plays for you guys today. The first one I'm going to give you, the NBA one. I want you to hop on that right away. Pause the video, even if you have to. Go set it, and then come back and watch for the UFC one, because I promise you the UFC one is not going anywhere. But I also identified 2 lines that I really think are too low, and then I went and looked around a little bit, and I'll just tell you, they're definitely, I think, too low, but especially just based on the market. Not even my own opinions, just if you're talking pure market plays, their value. So let's dive right in. I do have to let you guys know that you can get a lot of you've been asking, how do I get the AI picks in the comments? I see it all the time. Guys, the volume slowed down a little bit. This site, I told you guys that we were trying to punish, I don't want to say we're putting them out of business or anything because I'm an affiliate with them, but we knew this was going to happen. I told you all it was a lot of possibility. They're getting a little sharper. They're cleaning their game up a little bit, but there's some EPL games coming up on the weekend, and I'm telling you, I think that we're going to start getting some value popping up here and some slips being created for that particularly. So if you don't mind putting your money down, waiting a couple days, it's only Thursday. Those games are until Saturday, but I would expect this would be a very good day to get the day pass. And I can almost guarantee you on either DraftKings Pick 6 or Sports Millions, I'll probably have some AI slips today. So if you're on one of those 2 sites, that's where the resources are being pulled into right now. So I should have probably put that up there. If you're on DK6 or you have access to Sports Millions, you might be able to find the lines on Prizepicks. They're a little tricky with some of the things the AI is up to right now, but I have seen it possible sometimes. So, but I can't guarantee that, guys, full disclosure. So today's picks are both on better. Like I said, I feel like taking some money from Jake Paul. If you guys saw the recap on Sunday's video of what we did on the UFC, we literally, I turned a $25 slip into 500. Most of my VIPs, I did say, hey, I would flex this just in case, because the 2.5 extra turn is fantastic. So most of them, made at least 250 off that slip, and then they had the insurance that I didn't. So Better won't let me do the dynamic play in the peer-to-peer. So but it is live in Tennessee now, which is fantastic. So sign up with code Keith, guys. I will show you some basic math. If you make this NBA play I'm trotting out right here, I'll do the math. We'll add it all up. And if you got the cash, take advantage of these first offers. This is a win or lose one, meaning if the bet wins, they give you 250 extra. If it loses, you get your money back. So I'll break down the math for you. So, and on top of that, you're going to get a Curry free square, 1 point to win, or 1 point or assist to win, and you get a win. And you can stick it on. You can actually, I'll show you exactly what you can do with this. So I got 2 slips for you. You can pick whatever one. If you're brand new to better, you can say, hey, I like this one more, or you can go do your own thing. This is just what I'm trying out today, and I've already set both these slips. So sign up with code Keith. There is a link below, and let's get right into that first NBA slip. This is the hardest part, allegedly. So we're going to take Austin Reeves, and I think that this is a little bit of a mistake. Now, this is a very juice play. Okay, it's no secret. This is definitely a long shot. The books have it at like plus 250. There's no secrets here, but through a little research, based off what you saw last game, in his first game without LeBron, he had 15 potential assists. Now you enter Luka Doncic is on the injury report. I don't know if he's going to play. I think it actually could be kind of 50-50. I think it actually might help Reeves assist if Luka plays. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to score the basketball. Somebody's going to have to make some plays, create some plays. So if we just simply look at the hit rate at 7.5, which is what we would need 8, it doesn't look good, right? 25%. Okay, Keith, this isn't a very good play. I get it. But if you just take games right with LeBron James, minus LeBron James, that immediately goes to a 50-50 chance. Guys, most of these props that you bet on, these books are so sharp on the NBA this time of year. This is why I like my volumes less. And this is why most people you probably watch on YouTube, the percentage of like props that they're hitting this time of year, it goes down for a multitude of reasons. All the data, they've been collecting data on this shit for almost 4 months, 5 months, 6 months now. It's October, late October. So they all their shit is like tight. It's all based on averages. They give slight little bumps based on matchups. They probably factor in blowout. They have the AI shit running. Okay, so we're just trying to look for angles, look for edges. This is one of them. We're taking a quarter, 25% chance to hit into a 50% chance to hit. Most of these other lines that don't have rocket boosts on them, they're literally these books. It's their jobs. It's the people in their departments to literally make these as close to 50-50 as possible. They don't want one side too high, or they literally want it to be 50-50. So somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. So right off the bat, that's all I need to sell you on here. The Bucks, middle of the pack. But if you look at like who like potentially could be matching up here. So if Luka's actually out of this game, it's an ankle. You never know with these. I would assume that Prince probably guards Reeves. And Prince is by far their best on-ball defender. So I don't know. Bucks also, they mix in some zone. They don't give up a ton of points down in the restricted area. For whatever reason, they just seem to not do it. So I don't know. I think Reeves probably have some passing opportunities here. If Luka is indeed out, I do think Prince will probably be on him like full time. So that means I think probably even more passing. So hopefully we'll get even more opportunities. If Luka's in, I still think that this will be the matchup right here. They'll probably put Lillard on Reeves, but I still think there's going to be some opportunities. Somebody's got to score. Somebody's got to make buckets. And these are by far and away the two playmakers that are left now with LeBron out. So I don't want to waste too much more time on Reeves. I think this is worth the risk. I showed it to you. 50% chance in games without LeBron that he's gone over to get to 8 assists. This Draymond Green line is 14.5 in a couple places. I did not check it on Prizepicks, but I noticed right away on Sleeper, which is usually kind of like my data point. Sleeper is very sharp. They had this at 14.5. Now, I don't remember if I had Green pulled up or not. I was looking at Beasley. Okay, so that's the next pick. So I do like Beasley's threes, but we're going to switch back over to this Golden State. I don't know why Props Madness keeps doing this. Beasley's threes, I looked at. I almost stuck it in this play for you guys, but the reason I stayed away from it was because it's a blowout watch. I mean, it's in Detroit. They just played him. He barely did it. He only took 6 and made 4 of them, but I need I need him to be shooting 10 of them, in a competitive game. And I just don't know if we're going to get that. So I kind of faded away from it. So Draymond Green, rebounds plus assists. So this is set at 13.5. Overall in the season, it doesn't look great, but I really like what he's been doing lately. I mean, ever since Butler came there, it's actually elevated Green's playmaking again. And then enter the next guy that's in the lineup. You also got to look at the head-to-head in his last game against them. I think this one he played like low minutes or something. Yeah, only 25. This was only 28. I mean, I would expect him to play over 30 minutes. This is actually a very important game for both teams. The Warriors are in the playoffs, but the Kings are in the play-in tournament, and they're actually, they've been playing a little bit better. So, and they're probably going to get Sabonis back for this game. So I think Green, I mean, look at these chances, guys, in the last game. 12 rebound opportunities and 13 potential assists. So I like that. And if you don't like this last pick, it's Green's teammate. And I just have a feeling I've been watching this guy. He really impresses me, man. His name's Quentin Post, and he's got a great stroke from 3-point range. And I just think there's going to be some opportunities here, man. The Kings are dead last in the NBA at giving up spot up shooting. So I'll show you where we had him up. So yeah, Quentin Post, right off the bat, 1.5. So you're looking at like a little over half, but I want to point something out. This guy's gotten way more involved in the last like month and a half, I'd say. So like I'm thinking if we can get him to like probably play his average minutes in this stretch, which is probably right around 20. But if we can just get to 16 minutes, look at this hit rate, it goes through the roof. And I don't know, I can't remember if he went over against the Kings or not. I thought he did. Oh, you know what? He probably didn't even play 16 minutes. Let's go take this down. Yeah, so look at this. He had 3 in his last game and he only played 14 minutes. So 3 for 3 from 3-point range. Add on a few more minutes, probably maybe 4 or 5 attempts. We need 2 of them. We need him to shoot 40%. I like our chances here. I think this is a beautifully crafted slip, I must say. I really hope it hits for us, guys. I put a quarter unit down on this, so it pays 250. It's 10x. If you don't like either thing here, you like something better, switch it up a little bit. You know, you don't have to play post. You don't have to play green. If you have a prop you really like, then just, you know, if I sold you on this Reeves one, because this really is the key to the whole slip, or if you really want to get aggressive, you could throw like, what you could do is you could throw like $10 on this and then throw $10 and add one more player if you like everything here, but you really say, oh man, you left out a guy, Keith. You should have added this guy on. Let me know if in the comments if I left somebody out that you would put on this slip right here for tomorrow. Also want to point out too that if you hit this slip, say you sign up for better and you have cash and you put 200 and just say you put $300 in, right? Your first wager is good up to 250 on better, meaning if we go 3 of 3 here, that's going to pay you that'd be $2,500 if it hits. Okay. Plus you're going to get 250 from better. So 2750 is what you would literally make if I'm right about this slip. If it fails, if it goes 2 of 3 or lower, then it's going to just give you your $250 back. Win or lose, it's on better. That's simple. So, you know, if you feel like being bold and you're not on that app yet, you're waiting to sign up, you know, I have another play for you. If you're more of a UFC style guy or you want to, you know, maybe play it a little safer, this is definitely more of an aggressive one for your first offer, but look at the freaking upside baked into it. It's called a no risk bet for a reason. So you get your money back if it loses and you get an extra 250 even if it wins. So I'll get into that second UFC slip. I'm not going to spend as much time on this one. It's just two fighters I really think that there's some value on. This Nunes fight, man, both these girls, this should be a war. I expect it. I really don't see it. I mean, I could see some grappling against the cage from time to time, but I think this is just this girl Nunes, man, she's a little short girl. She's a little bulldog. She'll just come full aggression in your face, throws a ton of freaking volume in a 3-round fight that I just don't see, you know, not going to a decision, basically no finish. In a 3-round fight where there's, I mean, you never know. It's a fist fight, but more often than not, you know, a lot of these female fights end up going to a decision. They go what we call the distance. I don't see probably a finish here. And as long as we can get to the 15 minutes, which is a 3-round fight, 3-round rounds, 5-minute rounds, excuse me, then I think this is just a little undervalued. Dabble had this higher than this, and it's the same thing. And this is actually in the main event. This is actually a rematch from back in 2023, I believe. Not Vittori's last fight, but the one before that. They fought each other. And I just think that the volume here, if we just simply go look at this fight right here, Vegas has the over 4.5 at -238, guys. -238. So that'll tell you a lot. I mean, it's almost a 2.5 to 1 favorite to go to a decision. So I'll just tell you right off the bat, I just looked. Dabble had this at 110 strikes. So in his last couple fights, he's, that have gone, even in like one of them was a 3-round fight, I believe. He's gone right over this in 3 rounds. Now we're getting 5 rounds. So as long as one of them doesn't like gas the F out and get finished somehow in like the 3rd round, I just think this number's a little too low. I think it honestly should be right where Dabble has it. I think it should be about 110, 112 ish. So if you're not a UFC guy, I mean, by all means, you can skip the play, but it's the same thing. This is only a 3x multiplier, but it's a very safe, like if you can find a safe bet for 3x that you really believe in for your first wager too, it's not a horrible idea because it's the same thing. It'll pay your 250 will turn into 750 if it wins, right? $500 in profit plus your 250 back, plus you get 250 from better. So that's $1,000. So it's not the worst idea, honestly, to go that route too. With your first wager. If you don't like a UFC play, I think this is very, very good chance of happening. But if you think you have something, then just pick your spot, man. Freaking go for it. But it's best to sign up with these apps, guys, when you have the cash to take advantage of this first offer. So the game plan basically is like, look, we're going to have some AI slips today. The volume has slowed down a little bit, but I reached out to the guys and we kind of have I pretty much told them like, look, like Sports Millions is onto us. You guys, if I'm going to pay you this much money per month, you guys got to go do something else. Like you got to figure this out. And they're doing all kinds of stuff, and it's going to be interesting. Like you guys, I always say like nothing good lasts forever, right? But like we're looking for the next edge. I promise you. I'm always going to find something for us. And even if this like dies out within a couple months or something, because all these books just pick up on it or change their game completely again, like they've done to us so many times. Like even betters even change the game on us. So they make it harder for them to beat. They make such an edge. It should almost be illegal, because they take advantage of such recreational betters that really kind of have they just want to have some fun, but they also think that they can win, and then they get hooked and they get addicted. So, like we're, me and some of the guys behind the scenes and these guys that are doing the AI stuff, we're looking for the edge. It may even involve like digging into like, books with simulations and all this other, stuff I told you guys I don't even understand. But I told them basically like, hey, look, like we have to move it past just these two platforms. We have to be able to find edges. But, the biggest problem, I suppose, with like DraftKings Pick Six or Prizepicks is, it's because the sites that have the modifiers, they're harder to beat. So like better could be like one that we could probably have this start scanning to and looking for mistakes. But you guys got to remember something. These companies have a lot of freaking money, and they're a lot faster at fixing their shit or preventing it from happening in the first place. Like when you get a brand new app like Sports Millions, you can take advantage and beat them. There's a window of opportunity there. I told you guys all about it. A lot of my VIP clients, Sports Millions has already freaking limited them. So when I tell you, hopefully this will gain a little credibility with you. The next time I come at you with something, I say, hey, you got to hop on board with this. Things don't last forever. You can get a taste of it right here with the day pass. And then hopefully the plan will be, we can get you a good day. There's no guarantees. We didn't have a good day today, but pretty much every day before that, we've been kicking some serious ass dating back weeks now. But nothing's a given. And hopefully what we can do is have you come in, be smart. Don't go crazy. Don't go gung ho. Just bet what you can afford. I'll send out the slips. You get texts right on the VIP day pass. And hopefully we'll have a few. I'm suspecting we'll have some AI slips for sure. Because like I said, of the soccer, and then there's like a lot of NHL games tomorrow, and it still can find things in college basketball and the NBA too. It's just this time of year, it's less likely because these books are getting sharper. Like I told you guys, they're not making mistakes. They're just not. So, and if they do, it's very quick. Like that Draymond line right here. Don't be shocked if this is at 14.5 by the time you guys get to this place. So I'm going to cut it off, get it uploaded so I don't waste any more time with that. But definitely check out the day pass, and then hopefully we can get you rolling tomorrow. And then, use all the winnings where you can get on the VIP for even longer, and we'll basically upgrade you at that point. So, all right, boys, let's cash at least one of those slips. That's the beauty about it. 25 would pay 250 here. If this one hits, that pay 150, so 75 total bucks in. If this slip right here cashes, we profit. So if the more of the long shot one cashes, well, we had a really solid freaking day. So that's all I got for you. I hope you all have a great day. Good luck on all your bets. I got a feeling we're going to cash both of these. Peace.